What's up, everyone? We are live. It is Wednesday, the 18th, and we are rocking and a rolling. And I'm hoping my mic is loud enough. I'm going to turn up stuff so you guys can hear me better. So there we go. That should be about right. So, all right, what's up, everyone? As always, we like to do some fun stuff, and I've been enamored with the mill deck for the last few weeks. So, also, if you guys haven't noticed, new Legends artwork on Moto. So anything that's a legend, they have the new fancy borders. So pretty sweet, big update. So hopefully all is working just fine. We're gonna do this. Now we're gonna jump into a league. Let's see what we can do. It's a fresh start today. Let's rock and roll. We're just playing our standard mill deck. We've made one change to it. We took out one Visions of the Beyond, added another Crypt Incursion. Other than that, I'm leaving it 100% the same because I did like how it ran. So, I know Joey said something about timelies, but I want to try it without giving them, because timely comes in the burn matchup, and that's a matchup that I don't want timely, because that turns on their Searing Blazes and all that. And if they left any of those in, that's something we just don't want to deal with. So I feel like that is bad for us. Yeah, got that in. So this may be a longer-ish night, just due to the fact that there's not a ton of players right now. But we'll see. There we go. I want to play the mono red prison deck I'm working on Legacy, but that's not happening, and we're going to keep this in 2.2 seconds. It's a crab. Crab. Next turn, we're going to polluted. And good luck, have fun. I mean, we gotta tell our opponent to have good luck, have fun. I mean, even though we may be the ones having fun. I mean, the other thing is we may be playing against Burn, and they may kill our crab. So that's, you know. Let's see. It's a Rebel Dead. Alright. Huh. Is this the mono red prison deck? So we need to find a way to answer Rebel Dead, because that's gonna hurt a lot. Yeah, mill. Yield. Yeah, this is mono red prison. So they do have blood moons and everything, so we are going to go after a basic island here. this is so mono red. All right, that's... Seeing those braids are good. Yeah, here comes Moon. I mean, this has got to be Blood Moon. Yep, that's fine. There you go. Get in with the big boy. Yep. So we'll take 5 here. Good news is we have a basic plains in hand. So if we get lucky enough to find... That's actually good to get rid of that. So let's Serum Visions. Bottom, top. Play a land. Mill. So the darkness isn't any good yet, but we are going to get a good healthy amount of milling out of them. And they're at 19, and they're going to turn everything sideways. Second Rebel Master. Okay. That's a problem. So we definitely need to find a black source. Yeah, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So unfortunately, Crab's going to have to bite it here. So we'll let Crab die. You did your job, Crab. We'll go down. I think we're still dead. Unless we get super lucky off this Visions. We need to find one of our basic black sources. I forgot we're going to mill that over. So we need to find a basic black now. And concede. Yeah, I forgot. That's going to get milled over. So disenchants come in. And we're going to bring in some number of verdicts. Not even sure I want to bring... I mean... feel like we want to bring in some number of that. We know they're running Blood Moon main, so... They don't run a ton of creatures. It's like Rabble-Daz or Wincon. So I think we do cut Fraying Sanity. I think we cut down on 1. Now we gotta get 2 more. It might be just 1 and 1. And go that route. Yeah. Leave the mains intact. If we get lucky enough to get a decent mill off and get a Blood Moon early, the surgical will be fantastic. Because we did see one really early, so let's rock it out that way. So, all right. Yes, I'll go first. Keep. So having the darkness in hand is super helpful. We're going to call Path a dead card right now. So they're straight up just dismembering our Hedron Crab. That's fine. I might go get a white source depending on what they play. If they go for like a very quick Rebel Dead, Chalice on 1. That I'm okay with. I'm gonna get another basic. Hopefully find one of our marsh flats. And then we can do what we need to do. But we're gonna get a Mind Funeral off here. And hopefully that will turn on our visions. Which we can't do, because Chalice, so... Chalice, Ballista, Mountain, Rebel Dad. Double Blood Moon, yeah. Not great. I mean, we got 14 cards, so can't really complain a whole ton, but right now, our hand is turned off. Are we on Blood Moon? No, Hezeret. Hezi, alright, well... Nope. Yeah, we need to find something now. We played this deck. This was one of our 05ers. So, like I say, it was okay. It wasn't great. Alright, so that gets us out of that. No white. Ugh. Need a white source. Basic white source. Yeah, now they can attack. Alright, deck. Come on, basic white source off the top, please. Alright, well, if we have to, we have to. We're gonna get like 2 Rebel Dads. And that's it. So, we're gonna gain 6 life. Alright, so they got a discard. Hopefully it's a creature. It's a Chalice. And if they Chaliced on 2, that pretty much hoses me. Alright, so... yeah, we go to 1. So we do that now before we take our damage. Gain 6. Go back down to 10. Not in love with this. Did not see a Marsh Flats to get our basic planes. That's our problem. Yep. Basic planes, nope. Was it anywhere near us? Yeah, there it was. That's fine. Alright. Get that out of the way. So let's see if we can 4-1. Last time we were basically a 4-1. We did 3-2, but we should be 4-1ing pretty easily. I do like this deck a lot. Esper Mill's a lot of fun. And I know I've been playing it a lot lately, but it's just one of those decks I've been having a ton of fun with. Yeah, we'll keep this. I mean, early mill, Mezor Serum Vision setup. and see what our opponent's doing. Alright, it's a green, so, and there's a lotus bloom. 2 lotus blooms. Alright. So, our opponent's doing something spicy. So, we're going to Serum Visions here. I'm just going to get a basic. Serum Visions. Top. Top. Alright, so let's see if we can get our opponent to do a little searchy search here. All I know is Adnons for this type deck. Search. No, we got some spice. Sacrifice a creature, you gain life equal to its creature's toughness. What are we doing here? Well, we're going to find out. Quicksilver Amulet? You may put a creature... Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, you can go ahead and search with that. Search for him tomorrow. Another Lotus Bloom. All the manas. Alright. Boop. Oh god, it's an Ulamog deck. Oh, alright. This is gonna get interesting. Yep. So this is a big Eldrazi deck. Alright. So let's fetch. Alright, it's not gonna matter. We'll do that. Yep. So this is the inches and miles game, as we like to call it. The how much do we have to fetch for? We'll get another blue source. Should have gotten a black source. Alright, so if I do UU. So they're going to search. I'm going to pull the trigger on trap. Boop. So hopefully we get lucky here. Nope. Emrakul. Good lord. Oh my god, this is... We gotta find Crypt Incursion. We gotta find a Crypt Incursion. Now, hopefully they don't have it. So it's 4 mana Quicksilver Amulet. Put a giant thing on the battlefield. Alright. So basically, don't have it. Please. And we are totally bringing in Stonies for this. Well, it doesn't look like they have it. So they have all the mana, but they don't have it. I will mill out before they do. And there's a crypt. Oh, we got one. Thank God. They have summoners trapping through the breach. Oh my God. Alright, well, we're gonna bring in all the hate for that. So I'm going to have to crack. You have to crack Field of Rune on my blue-white source. Get a black source. I think our game 1 is pretty bad. Alright, this is through the breach. No, this is Swag Tusk. Alright, Swag is fine. I mean, we have ways to deal with Swag. So we'll do that. I need a black source. Mill. Please no Eldrazi. Oh God, and there's World Spines. Ugh. Of course there is. Alright. Yep. Yep, that's Darkness. That's a Mind Funeral. Alright. So we play this. Alright. So we got that. Alright. So it's a start. I'm probably going to mill myself out, by the way, everyone. Alright, so we got to be on the gun here. That's fine. I hate doing it this way, but we have to eat everything in your yard so that Emrakul trigger can happen. Alright, good. We need to find one other Crypt Incursion and get stupidly lucky right now. Alright, yep. Yeah, they can swing with it. I mean, it's not blocking. Oh my goodness, this deck. This is a whole lot of spice. So we're going to bring in all 4 surgicals. Yeah. I mean, this is like... Yeah. Yep. Nope. Hold on. Let me draw. I have 20 cards in my graveyard. Alright, you know what? We're not even... There's just so much of that. I need to save time. I have the sideboard for it. Rest in peace. Stony. Surgical. Not even caring about the gain life part at this point. We'll bring 1 in. I am going... No. I won't hit those. We'll leave Crypts in because they are fine. Yeah, this is one of those decks that just... They need the mana, but you can actually pretty much hit them hard, and Rip is going to hit them really hard. So, like, Rip is what we need to hit. If we have Rip in our opening hand, and 2 mana sources, one producing white, or can get a white source, we're in, like, amazing shape. Like, this is like, yes! So, why is it beeping like I'm out of batteries? I don't know. Weird. Oop, wrong button. Alright, so... I mean, really, they're set up really well against us, so... It's one of those, now we need to basically bring in our game plan and act our game plan, which is rest in peace, surgicals, and go, okay, we milled over an Emrakul. We have a surgical in hand. Surgical that Emrakul, get rid of all of them. Okay, that's 1 down. Yes, we're going to go first. Okay, so we have a surgical, and we have double Hedron Crab. We keep this. Because that's 1 answer right there. So we play Hedron Crab. Yep. So they're going to get us a mill. Alright, so... Play the Delta. Mill twice. Yeah, Alright, so that was a good one. Alright, so let's fetch. Let's get 6 more now. We're going to get blue-white here. And pay 2 life. Alright. Let's... Can we get lucky? Yep. Okay, good. And now we're going to Visions. Bottom... We don't want darkness right now. Obliterate. Like, we know that it's going to shuffle in a few times, and we're accepting of that at this point. Alright. So this is probably where it's going to shuffle. I'm okay with this. This is going to get me something out of them. Yep. And it's actually 2 Emrakuls. So we're going to surgical the Emrakuls. Alright, so they're going to be at Quicksilver mana. So there's World Spiny. What else do they got in there? 2 Ulomogs, 2 World Spines. Alright, so... That was the big hit, though. So Emrakul was a big one. That's 4. And we got rid of it. So... Alright. So if we shock, hit yes. Hopefully we don't get anything nutso. Nope, nope. Okay, okay. We're gonna do that. Okay. Bottom, top. I kind of want to, but I don't. Let's see if we get lucky. All right, we got real lucky there. All right, good, 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 good. All right. So this is like the fine art of like. So they're gonna get a land here. They're gonna be able to Quicksilver here. They have a World Spine in hand, so we need to deal with stupid. So here comes Quicksilver. This is a million ways on how to put big things into the battlefield. Alright, so if we hit. Alright. Eat. Eat all of that. Bruce Guy, thank you for the auto host. Welcome everyone from Bruce Guy the Magic Spy. What I think it is. Yeah, Bruce Spy the Magic Guy. Alright, so we exiled some more stuff. Got an Ulamog, so they only have one more true shuffler. They have one more Ulamog. And we're not dead to Wiggly Worm, because that's what's coming. Are they just going to through the breach it? No, they're going to Storm Breath. Okay. I don't know why they wouldn't put Wiggly out. So I'm not doing anything right now because I want to... Alright, so we're going to do that. We're pretty dead here, probably. I mean, I don't think Darkness would have helped us that much. Oh, there's a Wiggles. We could have gotten the Wiggles out. We got lucky with our Emrakul hit, but now we definitely need a rip. Oh, did they peel? Okay, no. Yeah, uh-huh. So if we double block, that's 11, that's 15, 16, 17. So let's do my math. Boop. No. Alright. As long as we don't get the Emrakul, we're still in this. Kind of. We're gonna get a basic here. Alright. Oh, there's Wiggly. Right, that's fine. And there's Emrakul. So. Alright, so we need to double block here. We take 15, go to 1. they get a bunch of worms, and Wiggly gets shuffled back in. And that is definitely not doing it for us. Man, we're just running into all sorts of awesomely weird matchups tonight. So we'll see what we can do tonight. Maybe it won't be our night. Maybe it will be. Maybe we'll turn it around. 3-2 Magic. 3-2 Magic. That's kind of a sweet deck, I'm not going to lie. 4 Emeralds, 2 Ulamog's, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And a bunch of mana producers. I wonder if we can do something like that. I mean, I'm not in love with this hand, but we're going to try it because we do have a Visions. I don't like Fetch Shock, but I'm going to Fetch Shock for a Black Source. So, I'd much rather keep, but, you know, we have a Darkness, we have a Mesorb, and the Mesorb is fantastic. So, are they going to Fatal Push? You can Inquisition. You get a whole look on what we're doing. If I were you, I'd take the Mesorb. Mesorb is nasty. They take Darkness. Alright, well, I'm going to Serum Visions. Top, bottom. Alright, so we play the land, shock, and get to Mesorb. And he's got to draw some lands now. I mean, our opponent can play with their life total all they want. Yeah, that's a Tarmogoyf. It's a 3-4. I can see why they take the Darkness, I guess. Ouch. Whee! Ah, it's Jund. Good old Jund. When in doubt, Jund him out. But as always, we say friends don't let friends play Jund. So, and they have no shufflers. So, okay, land off the top would be fantastic here. And it's already done its work. That's fine. It's a really big Tarmogoyf. Okay, land off the top. Got it. Excellent. 3. Lightning Bolt. We're going to do this. And get our mills on. Not a really great one. That was only 7. So if we get another... So they're going to Lily. Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to take 6. If we find a path, we're still in it. Alright, Archive Trap. Yeah, we'd have to draw. I mean, it's only 1, so we're going to draw. See if we find a path on top. Nope, it's another Mind Funeral. Alright, so let's just scoop it up. So against them, rest in peace, because we need Graveyard Hate and Leyline. We got all but one, and then we cut a Mind Funeral and a Fraying Sanity. I mean, this just helps to. It's better than this. And the rips are good because, well, it just keeps them out of our hand. So, or not the rip, but the ley lines. Rips keep their Tarmogoyfs at an 0-1 status permanently, which means Hedron Crab has no problem blocking them, and it keeps Scoos at a 2-2. So, I mean, we'll try this. I mean, yeah. Let's try it and see. We got some removal. Removal is always good, so. And we got an Herborg. Everyone has black mana. No need to fetch in case we get a Hedron Crab off the top. Nope. And I'm just going to set up for a fetch at the end of their turn, Fraying Sanity, then hopefully go ham if we ever see any of our stuff. So, going ham and doing what we need to do. Alright, is this a Goyf? Or is this Scoos? I assume it's Goyf. I mean, you're tapping mana. My opponent wants to obviously do something. Sure. Can't hit my sanity. You get Darkness or Path. Again, taking my Darkness. Why's it gotta be Darkness? Nope. What's our opponent doing? Artifact only. Dark Slick, and anytime they fetch, anything like that, anything that goes in the yard, those collective brutalities, when I make them field a rune, just saying. Scoos. I have an answer for Scoos. Alright, so let's lead off with Serum Visions. Top. Do that. Do that. And then that. I mean, we'll let them get a land. Not what I choose to do, but it's fine. Yep. You've got 10 cards in there. Hezeret. That's a spicy number. That's a real spicy one. Now we've got a whole bunch of... Oh, there's a BB. Sure. And Fatal Push. Womp womp. So I'm pretty sure I want to take him off red. Flashbacks. That's fine. Alright, so let's do this. Let's see. It'll be black this time. Oh, there's a Fulminator Mage. That's pretty okay. Inquisitions. Yep. Oh, our opponent's got 14 cards left. And we'll take it this turn. Alright, do we get something good? The darkness. 13 cards. Right now, I'm fine with this. Because they have one red source showing. Alright, here comes something. Are we going Lily? If it's Lily, that's great. Alright, so... I think this one we... Darkness? Well, that's darkness. We're going to prevent all combat damage. We're at 8. Alright, that's a rip. I mean... let's... go here. I can get a basic out. That might trigger them to fetch, too. Alright, there's a bolt. We're at 5. Let's rip. Exile all those graveyards, please. And let's pass. K-Command's a good one. Alright, alright. We are aiming at... So they got the Abrupt Decay. So I'm going to path that. Swing has been kind of good. I mean, all we gotta do is get one of our main mill spells at this point now. Alright, well, we got creatures covered. Alright, Lily. I mean, is she gonna tick up? Is she not ticking up? Because I'm not fetching. I've got 2 blue sources. Nope, Lily's not ticking up. Mesorb. That grudge is going to get flashback. Can't get flashback, by the way. Yeah. 3 triggers off of Mesorb. Fulminator, Thoughtseize, and Verdant. Forgot we exiled it all. Yeah. Sure. They get rid of an Inquisition. They need a creature. Alright, they got a Scoos. That's a 2-turn clock for us. Unless we get something sweet. Alright, Serum Visions is a redraw. Bottom? Play the land. Alright. So as long as they don't have a bolt in hand, I don't think they do. Let me see. 1, 2. They may have a bolt. Excuse me. But they can't produce red. So we may have just pulled this out. Archive Trap for full cost? Yeah? Beat Jund? Woo! Woo! Alright, that worked. Oh. Oh, such a hard matchup. So fun, but hard matchup. We're actually seeing some interesting decks. Yeah, I mean, we'll keep this. Keep this in 2.2 seconds. Please fetch. It'd be mucho apreciated. If not, I'm just going to play my path. Or my mana for my path. And read it like a... Actually, you know what? We're going to do that. We're going to do that. I can go get a Godless Shrine. Get a Godless Shrine. You do that. Hiya! Yeah! Liliana Bolt. That was a pretty spicy little hit. That was 3 Lilianas. That's a Tarmogoyf. That's going to be super big. I'm sorry, sir. We must ask your Tarmogoyf to not be here. Actually, I'm going to get a Hallowed Fountain. And pay the 2 life. And sneeze on it. Because I'm playing a Mesorb. Alright. We play Mesorb. This is shaping up pretty nice. I'm still surprised that they Hezzer as a one of. That's the shocker to me. Like that's a spicy tuna right there. Yep. Yep. So what do you got for me? All right, that's fine. It was one-sided. What do you got? Scoos. That's going to be a real big scoos. Or not. I'm going to let them try to eat their stuff. I probably shouldn't have. Actually, you know what? I should have probably done it. Let's see if they'll play something. So let's cause them to move forward a little bit quicker than that. So they'll get 2 eats. So they'll get a tracker and like a blood braid. We don't get a lot of value out of it, but like I say, I think that's a little bit of a pun on my part. I should have done it when they were tapped down. That Scoos wouldn't have gotten any bigger. So this is some unneeded damage I didn't need to take. Yeah, this is definitely some unneeded damage I didn't need to take. That's fine. Yeah, we would have gained some more life. Alright, so they're 16 cards. Mind Funeral will get us there. I sadly won't. That's a Bob. Sure. Alright. I think we got a Mind Funeral here. Alright, that was just fine. That was a pretty good one. Well, they got a Raging Ravine. They're going to eat 4 cards out of their deck. Got all the Liliana the Veils, so there's no more Lily hate. Yep, you eat. And we need to find... So, I can Visions and Serum... I can Visions the Beyond and Serum Visions. So, I think what we do is Serum Visions first. And they got to put a clock on me. And this is fine. And we're going to take a buttload of damage here. But hopefully we can find a darkness or something off this. Alright, so Glimpse. Does that change what I want to do? I don't think so this turn. I think we do it this way. Alright, so that... Fantastic. Top. Draw. Play that. Not in love with this, but 6. I see 2 bolts in there, so there is a bolt to our face. Alright, so if they have a bolt, we're dead. Actually, I think we're dead either way. Ugh. There's the Raging Ravine. Yeah, we're dead. The only way is they forget to buddy up Raging Ravine. So. Why aren't you buddying up Raging Ravine? With 13 cards left in the library. Yep, we just conceded that. There's a darkness. Alright, well, not doing too hot tonight. But that's okay. Like I said, I'm really enjoying this. Tomorrow, I think we're going to come out with something in standard. I don't know exactly what. It's going to be something. So. Yeah, it's going to be something in standard probably tomorrow. Oh, my glasses are dirty. Getting spots. Much better. Much clearer. Alright. So let's see if we can at least salvage this and go 2-3. But yeah, with the new standard coming out, we have been testing Dominaria, and there's a lot of really cool cards in Dominaria. Not gonna lie, I really wish I could be playing Dominaria for y'all right now, because there's a lot of sweet stuff. Alright, here we go. So, I know Ryan is in the boat of Naya, or then he tried that Jeskai, like, heroic Jeskai Aura shell. Yeah, this is fine. Alright. So we do this. We go Ouchie. I go Serum Visions. I go bottom and top. And the reason we do that is because we do have the Fielder Rune, so we can force them to do all sorts of weird, awesomely bad things. And we're playing against Control, so this may not be a bad matchup for us. Alright, so we're going to do that. And let's just get the mill going. Alright, what do we got? No, this is taking turns. You're playing taking turns. Yeah, that's an exhaustion. This is definitely turns. Alright. I don't know exactly how we side against turns. I think we just gotta be faster. I know we take out our... Maybe we bring in some surgicals and try to rip some of that stuff out. And this is totally helping me, by the way. I need you to fetch. It's alright, I'll make you fetch. If you don't fetch, I will make you fetch. I think we get we'll get our planes here. I mean, it's not. This is as. What is going on here? Mono blue as foretold? Alright, well, let's draw a bunch of cards. Reload the hand. Play the crab. I think it's just a straight up good. Super duper low. Let me turn it up some more. How's that, Tsunami? I've got my mic turned up even more now. Let me check in my recording devices. Properties. Listen levels. We'll go up. Better? Way too loud. Yeah, I think we just rip out the crypt incursions for surgicals. I don't know if surgical. Maybe rip. I don't. Ugh. Like, crypt incursion's no good. They're all spells. This is a straight spells deck. I think surgical. It's a little loud, but okay. I'll turn it down a little bit. Turning down, testing. Any better? This is what I need y'all for. Yes, let's draw cards. Do you have Party Jace? Because there's no Jace like a Party. Oh, this is the other Jace. I would love. No. That's fine. I won't fetch. I play this. I play this. I fetch. I get a Hallowed Fountain. I shock. I mill. I fetch. I get a Watery Grave. I shock. I mill. Black. Wow. But we got him next turn. Because they get to draw extra cards with Ancestral. You can draw 3 cards. Oh, they let me draw 3 cards. Well, I mean, we're 0-3 right now, Tsunami. This is not... We haven't done great. Maybe? You know what? Maybe Disenchants. Because they're letting... Alright, so Crypt Incursion's bad. We know that. We saw Snap. That was it. And Darkness is bad. So do we bring in, like, all of our surgicals and some disenchants? Or do we bring in, like, Leyline? Because Leyline, exhaustion is target player. But that's a niche case. I think we bring in our disenchants and cut a path. because they want to draw lots of cards. And if they're bringing in ley lines, which my gut is saying we are going to see ley lines, Disenchant fixes that. So let's go with what we think they're going to do. And let's try to fight through that and snap keep this. Because you can have a ley line, and they don't off the bat. So that's fantastic. And we got a disenchant. Excellent. All right, so we go. Ouch. This. So I think we fetch out a basic swamp here. I think that's our case. Unless they do something silly. Mill is like, and Ryan has said it so many times, Mill is like that competitive deck that no one, like you said, is just, they don't think it's competitive, but it really is. Mill is super competitive in the right hands. And in the right build. Because there's a lot of bad builds in Mill. Ooh. Alright, so we mill. Alright. We brought in Pierces. We didn't see those last time. We're going to get a basic swamp. I don't think it matters. There's Teleria West. Let's start our day out with a Mesorb. If that gets countered, that's fine. Really, I left the paths in because we know they're playing the one, if you pay 6, it's an extra turn. If it's 9, it's a 6/6. And that's generally how they win. Oh, there's an As Foretold. We can get rid of that. That was Boo. That's a Snappy. Okay, that's a good start. Alright. Do we... Alright. My gut is saying we... Mesorb here? Yeah, we Mesorb here. Alright, so they got one counter. I mean, there's a Cryptic. Alright. Teleria West gets what? Ancestral. They're going to cast Ancestral for free. Yeah, that's fine. That's the only Ancestral you're getting out of me. Here, let me help you out with that. You search for Teleria. Oh, I was trapping them. Don't you worry. No. Alright, we can go for the win here. I think we do this. It's a trap! Yeah! Oh, I love this. Oh, that's so good. It's a tarp! No! No! I don't want to be trapped. Yes, you do. You will be trapped. I mean, their deck is depending on us not interacting with their deck. And they want to go off and manipulate things and say no. If we had a creature-based strategy, their deck is awesome. But when you run one creature and things like Mezor, when they want to tap down and untap and do silly things, it's not really good for them. So, whoop. Oh, I got a text. Yes. So let's see. Can we at least get a 2-3, and then we'll probably have to join another league. And by probably, I mean most likely. I mean, lead off with the Marsh Flats into Dark Slick into a whole lot of milling. Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with that. Our opponent mulled to 6, so we have an extra card to deal with. Well, we don't have Mill Crab. I mean, I get what you mean. Yeah, I get what you meant. Oh, we're going to do that, and then we'll Serum Visions. I will Serum Visions like you do. Hey, look, we drew Mill Crab. And top, and top. So we don't care about the Serum Visions we're going to cycle away, but we definitely do care about the Fraying Sandy that we're going to play on our poor opponent. This looks like a straight-up blue-white control. We'll know really quickly. Let's see what our opponent's doing. Path, Plains, Mystic Gate. So we're going to pass. We're going to draw the Serum Visions. And then hopefully have our opponent tap down. Okay, that's... I mean, that's acceptable. I don't get my thing, but I do get a basic. We have the black in hand. I'll get a blue. We'll get a Hallowed Fountain here. Nope. Alright, so... let's see if we can get lucky here. I could have fetched. You're right, it's 3 extra cards. Alright, do they... Oh, they don't. Let the shenanigan begin. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We could get the turbo win. Alright, so if I get another blue source... they did it too soon because now you have to mill one. No, they didn't. They did it after. Okay. So they shock. So I'm pretty sure we're going to see a Cryptic. So we're going to lead off with Mind Funeral. So we'll go this, into this, into this. Show me that cryptic. Because if not, I think we just straight up win. Alright, there's the cryptic. Alright, so they return. Alright, so we're going to get this off. There's logic knots and searches, and that's a Jace. Mill 20? Yeah, you're milling 20. See, I see a Gideon. Can't lose the game. I see a detention sphere. Down to 15 cards. You got anything else to search? Wow, they totally just searched and could not find anything. That's fantastic. Alright, well, we have nothing to really do. Or no, we don't. We have something great to do. We have Mesorb. So anytime they tap down now, we just need a mill spell. Yep, we're gonna mill 2. Come on, land, and no. I mean, we'll take this. Hold on. Let me help them out here. So you know what? Should I do it on upkeep? Yeah, we'll wait. Yeah, you mill over 4, which turns in. Yep. Yeah, I didn't want to do it and wait. I needed the Mesorb. Yeah, that's not helping you that much there. We'll do that. I got a white source. And we win. All right. So yet again, I'm going to bring in, I think, the same grouping. Take out the crypts. Take out the darkness. Take a path. I think that's what we want. I feel bad because we're preying on the control-y style decks, which I love to play, but ugh. All right. There we go. All right. We got a Mesorb. Mesorb Surgical Mind Infernal. That's a keeping. If we can get lucky enough to get them tapping down. It's a Visions. Visions is good. So I did cut back and cut one Visions for a second or a third Crypt Incursion. That was the only change I made. Because I wanted Crypt Incursion more often in a lot of the creature-based matchups. Alright, so I'm assuming Mana Leak is in. I mean, we're going to assume. Nope. Yep, you field a rune. Now, what do we got? That's a boo. That's boo, but we do draw a trap. Alright, so let's... Funeral. And if we get lucky enough, they're going to counter it. Nope. That was really bad, but that's a Search of Azcanta at least. We're going to rip out those searches and pay an ouch. So what are they hanging on to? Alright, so what do we got? There's a Click. There's a Gideon and 2 Snaps. And Geist. They could have logicked for one. I guess so. What are they afraid of? I mean, if they tap down... really? Okay. You searched. I am going to whack you now. And you have 18. So there's a snap, there's a negate, there's an oust. Alright. Gideon of the Trials. I mean, they have not... We know what's in hand. They have not in... What are they waiting on? Alright, well, they got 20. We're going to do that. I want to draw cards. They were very bad cards. I mean, they're down to 28 cards in the library. And we just pulled a glimpse, so we'll do this. No. Mill 10 more. Down to 18. There's cryptics, lots of them. The key is, I don't think our opponent can beat us with 17 cards left in their deck. It's going to be very hard for them. They can hold up double. Yeah, that's why we have them together. That is why I am Esper. Alright, so this will get logic knotted. Or negated. Might as well make them use it. Yep, use that negate. Yep, it's the best turn one I've done. Best turn one, turn two, is when you go, okay, you played a creature on turn one. I path it. Okay, you'll get a search. Trap, trap. Like, our opponent has not put a clock on us yet, and we have answers for any other creatures, including Gideon. If they play a Gideon of the Trials, he's indestructible. Doesn't mean he doesn't get, he gets exiled just like everyone else does. So, let's Serum Visions. Bottom, top. Yeah, Geist is the only thing I'm scared of. Land. I mean, I guess that's what they're hoping for, is they're going to draw a Geist. They better field a Ruin me now. If not, they are dead. Please field a Ruin me. Please. Please. We know they have Logic Knot. Alright, they're going to discard. They're searching. What do you got? You want to Logic Knot it? Alright, we got a snap. What are you snapping back for one? Oh, Dispel? Alright. I path your snap. Now we gotta save the path for the other path for Chad. Because they do need a win con. Yep, you can't lose the game. And I don't know if we have a way to deal with Chad. Do we have a way to deal with him? Not that we brought in. Huh. Alright, that's going to be annoying. Yeah, it's not even worth fetching. Alright, well, we got a surgical, but it's late. Alright, so they have both Geist. Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty much... This is a... Unfortunately, they just got us before we could do anything. We needed an answer for Geist and Gideon. We'll see what we draw. No, they legendary ruled themselves. That's great. Okay, so they have... We have that. They have snare. How do we... Because we could mesorb them down to none. And basically stare at them. Alright, no attack. Good. Good, good. Alright, let's draw. Yep. Basically, we need a way to bounce. Visions. 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 Yep. Literal 0. Alright. Brand rips. Do I want rip? I think I want verdict. Yeah. Yep. Never needed D-Sphere. Keep. Never needed the D-Sphere. My buddy Ryan runs something that bounces. Top. So hopefully we just can get lucky and get a Gideon out of the way early. Yes, please. Search. Yeah, I get that. Lily doesn't hurt us as much as you think. All right, well, we're going to get an unadulterated fetch here. All right, so they have to fetch. We paid 0. All right, come on. Show me a Gideon. All right, there's a Geist. Geist gets yanked out real quick. All right, so we need to get rid of the Gideon. All right. Ugh. No, I get that. Lily's just never been the issue. All right, so let's fetch. Let's Luro. Let's do this. Come on. Yeah, I know. Jund is falling to the wayside. What's up, my skull? All right, so they're going to get a Gideon out. And we don't die to it, but we don't win. The only way is if they get frisky enough to attack. Because they got to end the game somehow. So now we're fate sealing. Now they have a clock. Yeah, we might have to look at it, you know. We're going to go 1-4 tonight. Instead of the 4-1 we had last week. Yep. We pretty much scooped to Jace. Yep. We pretty much lose to Jace. We had to hit a Gideon on that first mill. You hit a Gideon and we have a chance. Yep. Let's eat that archive trap. Yeah, we have no way. It's so rough to say, too. This is just like the rough one to say. Like, the deck we actually should do really well in. So, hey, we'll see you, Tsunami. We'll be ending pretty soon. Just looking for a deck for tomorrow night. Probably going to be standard. I was going to play Mono Red, Prison, and Legacy, but it exceeds what I can borrow. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll try Turbo Depths. Yep. We're just going to concede. So. Alright. We'll talk about it real quick. Like I say, we made the change for Visions of Beyond for a Crypt Incursion. That's fine. I think what we ran into tonight is what we're seeing is a lot of control decks, but there's also, we didn't see a lot of the like Bogle style, like goldfishy decks. We saw one where it's basically just like, I want to put big creatures into play. They had Summoning Trap and all this other garbage, and that was really hard for us to fight through. Bogles, not so much. Burn, not so much. Jund, we almost beat. It came super close. So Jund is like our like 50-50. Like, if we win the coin drop, we do really well. I don't think deck is bad. I think deck is just fine. I think we're going to cut some number of surgicals, maybe put 2 D-spheres in. Or maybe 2 bounce spells. I think D-sphere might be better. I don't know. So, but as always, guys, if you like what you heard, hit that follow button, hit that sub button. Thank you to our sponsors, Legion, Card Hoarder, and Cats and Cantrips. They are what make this stream run. On top of that, as always, I will be back tomorrow, guys, with a really awesome deck. And then Friday, we're fixing and making everything look even better than what you see right now. And thank you, everyone. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, all.